Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm finally ready to talk to you guys about all of the items that I purchased during the recent Sephora Vib sale. It's really funny. When I talked to you guys about my Sephora Vib recommendations, I only had this many items that I wanted to purchase. I knew that when I started putting items in my little shopping cart that I would continue to find little things here and there that I wanted to purchase throughout this sale. So my small list ended up being this long. I actually think I made maybe 4 purchases online, and I even went in store and bought something. Might have been 3 purchases online and 1 in store, but you guys know that's still a lot. So I have a small box here. I have a bag. I have another box here. I'm trying to cover my address. And guess what, guys? Also, my last order that I made, I actually made it on the same day as one of these. It has still not arrived. Several of the items that I placed in that order are now out of stock. And it made me wonder if that was the reason for my delay. But I just saw the other day that it has shipped. So I should be getting it sometime this week, but I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about the other items that I've purchased. And also towards the end of the video, I'll talk to you guys about the items that I purchased that I have not received. I'm very sad about it because there were a lot of good items in that order. I don't see anything in here that I re-upped on. Everything seems to be new products. So let's talk about it. First off, the point perks were pretty good this time. This is Amica Perk Up Dry Shampooing, and this is the Caviar Moisture CC Cream. And this is for your hair. Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture CC Cream, 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In. And I actually have one of these already. I've been using this in my hair, and it's really good with my naturally curly hair. So those were a couple of my point perks that I picked up in store. And then I also got a Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. That's also another point perk. So I'm excited about that. So I went in store just to return something that was not the correct shade. I'll talk to you guys about that in a moment. And I picked up 2 of the new Hourglass lip glosses. Was not trying to buy anything new. Of course, when I got there, all of the girls were telling me about new products, and this is one of the products that came up. Let me show you what I got, the shades I got. Okay, this lip gloss might give my Marc Jacobs lip gloss a run for its money. I picked up these 2 shades. One is Ignite and one is Child. This is Child, and it's a nude color. And let me just see if I can swatch it here. And the wand, let me show you guys, the wand looks like this. I like the shape of the wand. You have to see it in person, but I really like the wand. And Child is kind of this peachy nude color. So I cannot wait to try this on top of my lipsticks. I loved it in store. And I also picked up Ignite. And these are the Unreal glosses. That's what the glosses are called. And Ignite is like this kind of gold, peachy gold color. And it's got a little bit of shimmer, but it kind of goes on almost clear, but kind of a warm clear. And it's just really high shine. You see that? It adds this beautiful high shine to your lips. When I was trying these on, I was blown away by them. I know everybody's gonna be talking about these. The packaging is just like what you would expect from Hourglass. Top notch, amazing. I like these better than the Pat McGrath glosses. I'm waiting to see if I like them better than Marc Jacobs, but they're good. I also picked up the YSL Foundation. I told you when I did my recommendations video that this was one of the items I wanted to purchase. And I will go ahead and tell you guys that I did swatch it on my skin because I had another shade and it was too light. So that was what I actually returned to the store and ended up purchasing the glosses, and I purchased something else too. But this is the All Hours Foundation by YSL. It's been out a long time, and I was waiting for them to expand the shade range. They expanded the shade range, but I'm actually not sure if this shade is one of the new shades. It may have been around for a while. This is B70 Mocha. Okay, B70 Mocha. You guys let me know in the comments if that's a new shade or an old shade. The shade that Sephora tells me is my correct shade is so much lighter than this. If this is one of the old shades, I maybe could have purchased this a long time ago, but I was going off of the color match, you know, and it gave me a different shade as my color, and it actually would have been way too light. So I ended up going back to get this one. And let me just show you guys on my hand. I've actually tested this on my face, just like in a color match spot, just to see if it's the right color for me. And it just disappeared on my skin. So it looks dark here, you know, up against my face right now. It's actually a little darker than what I usually purchase. You guys probably know I usually buy foundations that's a little bit lighter, either an exact match or a little bit lighter. I don't usually go darker, but in this case, this one's a little darker than what I usually buy. But when I swatched it the other day, it sort of disappeared on my skin. So since we're approaching summer, I decided to just go with this one. It looked like a better match than the one that I had before. It says up to 24-hour wear, flawless matte, full coverage, oil free. And I've heard that like it's transfer resistant. It just gives you this flawless airbrushed finish. So excited to try it, and I'm really happy that I bought it now that we're approaching the summer months. This should be a really good foundation for the summer. Also purchased, this was a weird purchase, so we'll see. This was one of those kind of, I don't need this, but why not? Kathleen Lights was the person I heard recommend this, and I do like sprays that refresh the skin, so I decided to pick this up. This is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. Of course, we use the prep sprays, but this is probably not how I would use this. It is a skin nutrition face mist with vitamin fruit complex, and she just said it's so good for refreshing the skin when she's out and about. But she's more of a dry skinned person, so I don't know if I'll need it when I'm out and about, but I do like spraying things like this on my skin before I go to bed. Okay, so this is an aerosol can, so let's just see. Oh, it's sort of, yeah. It's aerosol, but it still comes out in like a one pump. I don't know if it's continuous. Oh, it's got a refreshing scent. It reminds me of something. I don't know what it is yet, but it reminds me of something. So we'll see what this is like on the skin. I also picked up these bougie, highfalutin, expensive cleansing spa water wipes from Cogan Dope. So that's what these are. These were $50. I actually was going to purchase the $50 ones anyway. The other ones were already sold out, so it wouldn't have mattered. That was the one I was left to decide on. So I purchased the $50 pack. They better last forever, and they better be the best I've ever used. It was also Kathleen Lights who bragged on these, but I think it was like maybe an Empties video that I saw her talk about these, and she mentions them all the time. It says contains natural herbal essence using some type of spa water, and oil-free and mildly acidic. This one contains 40 cloths. We shall see if this is worth the price tag and the hype. So since I'm on this kick with skincare, ooh, these feel so soft. Oh my goodness. This does feel soft. I've heard a lot of people talking about these. I'm not sure which influencer influenced me to get these. It just says Shiseido facial cotton. They're little cotton squares that you can use in your skincare routine, and I do like using little cotton pads to apply my toner, so I decided to give this brand a try. I think these were $12. So as it relates to cotton pads, they are more expensive than regular cotton pads. Like you can get them a big, you know, pack of them at Walmart for like $2 or $3. But you do get quite a few of them in here for the $12. So I thought it was worth giving them a try just to see. Here's some more point perks. I got a couple of these. These are so cool. The little bum creams in the point perks. So I like to take those to work or throw them in my purse. That's nice to have. And then this is a NARS lip pigment. Let's see what this looks like, guys. This is another point perk. That's a good perk. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. Oh, that's gonna be really pretty. Okay, it is the shade American Woman. Point perk from NARS. All right, let's keep going. I also got the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. You guys remember in my favorites video, I talked about the shampoo and conditioner. I bought it during my last haul. I've been using it, and the shampoo and conditioner is really good. And I think it was Kathleen Lights. Oh my goodness. Kathleen Lights was the person who mentioned this leave-in treatment. It's leave-in cream, and she said it was amazing. I'm always looking for products that I can add to my hair, especially my naturally curly hair, that might make it look a little bit better or be a little bit more manageable. I'm always looking for a good product. So I knew I had to have this one. She said it was really good. I did find one product in my box that I re-upped on because I didn't think I re-upped on anything. But this is the Marc Jacobs Enamored Sugar. I thought I had one already, but I looked and I couldn't find one in my stash. So I don't ever want to run out of this. My other one is getting where I can start to see through it, you know, so I know it's starting to become empty. I was curious to see how close, nope, they're not the same. I thought maybe these two would be similar, you see? So that's kind of good because I didn't want it to be exactly the same. Today I added a little bit of nude to my lips, the Gerard Cosmetics Nude, and it looks a little bit like Child. So I'm just curious, I want to see. Let's just use a little bit of Sugar. I'll use my old one. Oh, it does look like Sugar. Oh my goodness, a little bit. Okay. There's the three glosses. This is Nude from Gerard Cosmetics. This is the Child in the center, and then Sugar over there. Okay. Child has a little bit more warmth to it than my Sugar, but it's very close. So I know I'm gonna love it. I just know I will. That probably means I didn't need them both, but I'm being extra. Oh my goodness, I found something else I re-upped on. I also re-upped on the Ola Henriksen, the Clean Truth Foaming Cleanser. I didn't think that I had anything in here, guys, but I do. It is a fresh citrus scent, and it foams, and it is a very gentle cleanser. It does say it clears and removes makeup without stripping skin with African red tea extract. And it says brightens and revives. And it's for all skin types. And I can certainly agree that in the morning when I use this, my skin looks brighter and just ready for makeup and ready for the day. This is really good cleanser. My top one that I'm using right now, and I was down to this much in my other bottle, so I had to re-up on it. So yes. Re-upped on that. From Ola Henriksen, I also picked up this Banana Bright Face Primer. Brightens all day, blurs, and primes. And I think I heard someone say it was good for oily skin. So let's test this out. I want to see how it feels. I think I remember testing it in store, but I can't tell you for sure how it felt on my skin. I've just kind of forgotten. So it looks like a yellow shade, and it feels silky between my fingers here. Oh, it has that nice citrus smell. I like the way it smells. And that's kind of what my skin looks like. It does blur. It doesn't seem to have a huge blurring impact, but it does blur the skin. I can say that my skin looks good. And when it dries down really nicely, and my skin feels very smooth and definitely feels primed and ready for the next step in makeup. Vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments. Okay. That's what it says on here. I've heard several people talking about this primer, so I thought now would be a good time to give it a try. See how much more I bought? See how much more? Another Point Perk, the all-nighter setting spray. I think that's pretty cool. They really stepped it up with Point Perks. This is just the regular free samples. And Bare Minerals Set, Hydrate, and Glow. That's another Point Perk. And here's the Josie Marin Whipped Argan Body Butter. I already know I like this. I used to put that on when I was at work. If my hands got dry, I would use the tester, and I like that a lot. Okay, there's a Summer Fridays free sample. I already have that, already know I like it. And as you can tell, I'm not doing this in any particular order. This is the Givenchy Highlighter Teint Couture Shimmer Powder. This one is in 02 Shimmery Gold. So let's see. I heard that it was really pretty. I have no idea if it is, but we're getting ready to find out. The packaging is very lovely. I like it. Very sleek. Ooh, okay. It's got a cover here. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that pretty. Oh, oh my goodness. Very, very smooth to the touch. Okay, that's what it looks like. And I just put a small amount. Let me see if I can get a little bit more. Oh yeah. This is good stuff. All right. That's going to look absolutely beautiful. That's going to be gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? Blinding, beautiful. Oh, that's another winner when it comes to highlighter. You guys know I've really been picking up a lot of the champagne gold, and I don't have a lot of actual gold highlighters. So I just thought I would pick it up. I usually go crazy and start applying it to my skin, but I'm loving my Bloom palette so much. I'll use it in the near future. I'm really, really excited about this one. It is definitely posh, definitely luxury, and I'm thrilled. Thrilled with this highlighter. Yes. Yes. This is the Sol de Janeiro Glowmotions Tinted Transfer Resistant Shimmer. This one is in Copacabana Bronze Glow Oil. I went in store to look at the Fenty Beauty Glow Oil, or whatever it's called, the Fenty Beauty Body Glow, and then I looked at Huda, and both of them were just too glittery for me. I think I'd already ordered this one, and then I still went in to look at the other two. This one is just looks like more like a oil with a little bit of shimmer versus a lot of glitter. I read the reviews about Fenty, and although Trophy Wife, that was the one I was looking at, although it's really, really pretty, I read somebody's review that said it transfers, like it looks really good in photographs when you first put it on, but then if people hug you or touch you or anything, the glitter starts to transfer everywhere. And I've, experienced that with glitter where it's just, it gets away from you, gets a little bit out of control. And I don't necessarily want that all over my body, so I thought I would just try one that might be a little more subtle. So let's just see what this looks like. Oh, that was a lot that I put on my hand there. Okay. So it looks like this. You can see the thickness here. And let's rub it in a little bit here. I'm going to take some of it off. Oh, it smells great. I took a little bit of the excess off. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, yeah. This is what I like. This is what I like. I can just imagine if you put this on your skin, you're just going to look like a glistening goddess, but not with a lot of glitter. It could use a little shimmer. I don't see any shimmer at all. Like even the Bum Bum cream has a little bit of shimmer in it. So this one could use a little shimmer. The others could use less. And they're also sticky, and this is not sticky feeling to me. I mean, I can tell it's something on my skin, but it doesn't feel as sticky as the Huda and the Fenty did. So I'm very happy that I got this. It's the same Boom Boom Cream fragrance. And the reason I say it's Boom Boom Cream is because that's what Tati said. Even though it's spelled Bum Bum. Was not on the list. That was nice. I heard other people talking about it. Had to get it. Only a few items left. And then I'll talk to you guys about the items that I'm still waiting on that should be here this week. I also picked up these two fragrances. You guys have heard me talk about Juliet Has a Gun. I purchased like the little gift set for $25. It has different samples of the different fragrances by this brand. The brand is Juliet Has a Gun. The name of the two fragrances I purchased this time are Not a Perfume and Sunny Side Up. Not a Perfume seems to be the one that is very popular because it was the largest size in that particular set that I got, and it's actually the one that got me kind of hooked on the brand. I started with this one as far as testing it in store, and then I started with the Sunny Side Up. Those are my two favorites. This is 0.25 fluid ounces, and this is the size of the travel one. I'm not sure how much the large one cost, but I think it was $100+, and I'm just not quite ready to purchase them at that price. I wouldn't say they're super long lasting. I smell them on me all day. I don't necessarily get a lot of compliments about this fragrance. I do smell it when I'm wearing it, but I don't get a bunch of other people telling me that they smell it. So I don't necessarily want to buy a large bottle of something that nobody else smells but me. But I like the way it smells. Maybe people smell it, they just don't compliment me on it. I don't know. But I don't want to buy the big bottle yet. These are like $27. So if you want to give them a try, this is a good way to do it. With this particular brand and any particular brand, it's really good to use the travel sizes or the minis or whatever to get your purchase on. The last thing I want to tell you all about is the Natasha Danone Mini Nude Palette. I don't even know why I picked this up. That doggone Beauty on the Fly sucked me in. You guys know that that's the name of the area that has all the minis. Sucked me in while I was in line. I haven't purchased another Natasha Danone palette since getting the Lila palette and the Sunset palette. I like those palettes, but I wasn't quite sure if they were worth the money. And I filmed a video on it, and some of you may have seen it. If you haven't, check that video out. My feelings about those two palettes just kind of keep coming and going. I like them a little bit better with my new Sonia G brushes, but I can't make up my mind as to whether I think they're worth $120 or whatever they cost now. So I haven't purchased any other ones from her. I may eventually cave and buy something, but I haven't bought another palette from her until this one. And then sometimes I hear that these minis aren't as good as the regular one, so I don't know. I thought that these were really pretty in store, and I thought I'd be willing to invest the little $25 that this costs. Although when you think about it, this is $25 for 5 little shadows. Oh my goodness, for 5 shadows. Yes, I spent $25. But let's look, guys. I mentioned, I think, that I was going to buy a different one. And I looked at some reviews, and people didn't speak that positively about that one. And that one had more cranberry, I think was the name of that one or something. But it had more cranberry shades. Then when I looked at this one, I thought that I might get better use out of this because there's like a deep brown here. Ooh, that felt amazing. And that's what that brown looks like. And then this looks like it would be a really excellent transition shade. And I'm rubbing this on top of my Coca Cabana. So just FYI. Now let's look at these shimmers. Ooh. So this is what all of the shadows look like here. I think that this might be worth it. Whenever I have swatched these in store, they just felt so creamy, and they still feel that way now. But that was what drew me in. I'm really excited to try this one. See, I'm going to have to definitely keep my Sephora wipes around. I won't be using the Cogan Dope towelettes or cloths to wipe makeup off my hand. That's for sure. That is a Sephora coconut wipe job. Let's quickly talk about the products that I purchased that haven't come in, that I'm really excited about. I'll make sure to pop up a picture of them right here as I'm talking. I'm really, really excited about these products, and I'm so upset that they haven't arrived yet in time for this video. All of these were like not items I had planned to buy, but I added them on as well. I picked up the Cover FX Monochromatic Matte Shimmer Bronzer Duo. I picked up Suntan Bronze, and it's the darkest of the 2 that are offered. And it is a rich bronze, is what it says. This says, a richly pigmented talc-free bronzer palette featuring a duo of monochromatic matte and shimmer shades for a multi-dimensional finish. Sucked me in, sucked me right in. And it said new. So I got it, and it must have sucked in a lot of people because it's out of stock. So I'm really excited to get that. You know, I love my bronzers, and the fact that it had this kind of shimmer with it, I thought that would be gorgeous for the summer. I also picked up the NARS Exposed Cheek Palette. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What happened to the palette? Guys, they don't even carry it anymore. When I click the product here, it says they no longer carry it. So I don't know what's up with that palette. I don't know if it just sold out. I think it was limited edition. So anyway, it's now out of stock, but I also picked that up. And I also picked up a Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum set, Boom Boom set, whichever. Again, it says, we do not currently carry the product you requested. Please try another search. This had the body wash, a small travel size of the Boom Boom cream, and then the spray for $25. That was hot. Bought the cream and the spray before, And of course, they both cost a whole lot more for the larger size. And I thought this is perfect because it wasn't really something I was wanting to buy this time. I have a little bit of the cream left and I have a lot more of the spray. And I just wasn't, you know, wanted to buy more right now. So the $25 was the perfect price for my needs right now. Those were the 3 items that I bought that I purchased on the 3rd of May. And I won't receive them until the 14th. So that concludes my haul. Let me know in the comments what kind of items you purchased during the sale. I also like to hear what other people bought. You can also let me know which item you're most excited about that I purchased. I'd love to know because I think I did pretty good with this haul. Thank goodness this was the only eyeshadow palette I bought because I do not need another eyeshadow palette. So I will certainly be trying these products out in the near future and hopefully they will land on a favorites list. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions and comments, leave them down below. If you've not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as turn on the notification bell before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.